So I make no apologies for showing my journey, and that's what it's all about.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Morning, Max. You look bright as a button today. Did you have a good holiday?
I went too quick, that's the problem.
What'd you get up to?
I just spent time with the grandchild and that.
And how is she?
Oh, she's doing great guns. Great guns. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Different strawberries.
Makes your day.
Oh, it makes me life. Makes it worth getting up in the morning.
Second to Max, I assume.
I think Max will be a long second behind her.
Close your ears, Max. Alright, good boy.
Thing in Trot, but yeah, otherwise
Well,
it's
it's a
alright.
way
Yeah, that's alright.
I've just realised who you are.
Oh yeah.
I'm Matt. I'm Max's owner.
Oh nice.
Yeah, you're the one that stretches his legs and,
Yeah, yeah.
and does all of that. But I hadn't met you before.
Oh yeah, I know. 'cause
Yeah,
we
I'm
have
Matt.
each other on like Instagram and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. It's nice to meet
So
you.
I've
Anyway.
treated him everywhere now. Like obviously I've treated him here before. Then I treated him up at Kingwood, and
Yeah.
then I didn't see him when he went there. I think he came back straight back here, but I only treated him a couple of weeks ago. Actually.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah, but
How was it? All right.
yeah, he's good. He's good. You know, I come and I assess him and I see him trot up, do a few circles, flex his limbs, check his back. You know, any releases that need doing, and he does. He reacts. You know, he actually enjoys his treatment.
Yeah.
And does react. You know, in how I would expect him to. You know, he relaxes into it. I put a H-wave machine on him, which is a muscle stimulation, neuromuscular, and he enjoys it. Yeah. He stretches really well. So yeah.
No problems though.
No problems, no. I mean, obviously, as they get on with age and get through pressure, there's a bit of joint stuff that can happen. And you can always look into long-term stuff. But if you keep up with physio, usually we can, you know, and I can always, because I do know him now, I know what he has been, what he can be like, and is he worse or is he better, or is it just the usual maintenance stuff that I treat? Usually nothing's really alerted me with him as a new sort of area. I've just always come and maintenance wise just kind of treated the areas that have always been common. But you know, he clicks his neck and cracks his back and you know, flexes his limbs.
Sounds like me when I'm having a massage. I click all over the place. Just coming to have a sit down. I'm just waiting for Max to come back and all camouflaged here. I'm feeling obviously, and I look a bit brighter today. Back in the yard. Good to see Max. He's looking great in his eye, very enthusiastic up the Gallops, as you would have just seen there. So I don't think there's any, I think he's still enthusiastic about his work. And do you know, we've had some incredible feedback from the videos so far, and we're coming to the end of the year, can you believe it? And certainly my journey into racehorse ownership this year's there's been plenty happening. Started this year, I was only owned 50% of Max, and all of a sudden the other owners departed and I was left to make the decision to take him on full time, which I did. We won 16 lengths at Sandown, and he placed at Newbury and ran a tremendous race, finishing third. So it's easy to forget that. It's easy to forget that. You know, we did have a lot of success at this yard last year, or this year, which was last season. It's easy to forget that because the start of this season's been difficult, and you know, Max has had, you know, his well-documented issues, and you know, they are having to be managed, and training isn't easy. I'm not saying it is, but this is about my journey as an owner, and I'm not afraid to show my emotion of what I'm going through and my disappointment, because that's what this is about. This is what I set out to do, and we can tell from the feedback and messages that we're getting into the office, and also via YouTube. And thank you so much for leaving the comments. Please do continue to leave your comments, because when I started this project, I thought that it would be well received if I kept it very raw and kept it the reality of an owner. But what I didn't quite expect, and what's happening, is the outpouring of fellow either owners or people who have had horses in the past, and we're getting some very interesting emails. And you know, I don't mean to turn it into like a Me Too movement, but what I'm hearing for people is that, you know, there is a lot of owners within racing that and aren't very happy about various things, and it's got me thinking about what we can do next year, really, as a platform to give owners more of a voice, because without owners there isn't really any racing, is there? And I think it's important. You know, I'm very passionate about what I do. You saw like that last week. I'm passionate about everything I do. You know, I'm like that in my business life, and I did motor racing for 5 years. It was exactly the same. You know, it means a lot to me, and that's why I invest I give everything, absolutely 110%, everything I do. So I make no apologies for showing my journey, and that's what it's all about. But we're at the end of a new year, and we need to turn the page, and we're not going to be having any more videos on YouTube until after Max has had his next run, which we expect to be in January, probably the middle of January. I've got a couple of races that I'm already considering. And if you want to be more part of this journey, then please join our free mailing list. You'll find the link down below. It's completely free, and once you're on that, you will receive regular updates about where we're going, placing. If you're interested in punting, we have a review show, and we have a bit of a post-mortem afterwards to see what happens. And as we go into the new year, I've got lots of other plans to come of how we can grow the brand at One Careful Owner, and I really am appreciative of everyone that has watched, viewers, everyone that gives us that thumbs up down below. That's really important. It just notifies YouTube to tell them that you're really enjoying the content that we are supplying here. And YouTube are, things are going really well. YouTube are really pushing this out to people who have an interest, and that's how it works. If people weren't interested in what I'm doing here, YouTube wouldn't be promoting it further. So we know what we're doing is right. And it's only with your responses and comments and thumbs up that really lets us know that what we're doing is right, and it's what you want to see. So thanks again. Make sure you sign up to that mailing list down below. It's completely free. I think you'll find great value from that. And happy Christmas and a happy New Year. How'd you find him, all right?
Oh, well pleased.
Yeah?
Well pleased.
Good boy, Max.
He's closed out really well.
Good boy, mate. Good boy. Yeah, he's happy.
Oh, he's coming home there with a march.
Yeah, I thought he was a bit quieter last week, but he was probably still taking that race in.
I like came home this morning and buying a real march on him.
Yeah.
Right, fat boy, let's see what you weigh.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas all.
Merry Christmas, ho ho ho.